I was thinking about the factor of water in Hawaiian Island, and when we went last month in Hana, we spoke with the locals, and also they are having problem with water here, and the government also doing the same thing. It's more proportional compared with colony Amazon, but the water feels
really?
like that is going on in all planet.
The water started when the overthrown started. When the overthrown was done over our queen and our people, that's when they confiscated everything. They stole everything. They never buy it. They never give any they never confiscated our people. So, it's something that's really terrible inside there, because now you see that the United States government have done this kind of thing to our people. And all the people who own the plantations over here, millionaires, billionaires, whatever you want to call it, the number 3 great-great-grandfather was the one who overthrown our slaves. So when you speak about the individual, plantations over here, as usual, they get the money so they can pay the government off.
So the rest.
So really, it's not the government that's doing this, but the people who want to do the contract of that.
Okay. But I'm talking about the locals in Hana. They are suffering the water diversion.
That is done by the
government.
No.
No.
Everybody is blaming the government. The government is the wrong person to blame. You have to blame the plantation and the hotel. But the government getting paid to allow them to do that.
So you pay taxes to the government, make sure that you have everything that you need, but the government is being bribed.
Not really.
He's not protecting your interest at all. So.
Not really. The government.
He's not standing tall.
Well, in a sort of a way, you can blame the government, because it's one person from inside of the government office that get in under line pay. So that rotten egg will make the rest of the government egg rotten. So that's what you have to do. We went inside with, in the government, in the tribunal, we sit down with all the government, federal government, all the big governments. And we went inside, peers into all the records of the government. And the government, they can deny that they never did it because they have proof. But you take like the federal, the FBI and the CIA, that's what I'm talking about. One department playing around with the currency and the other department trying to hold up the law.
They're not working in harmony.
So it's really not the government, but individuals in the government. That's what's happening. To get a contract from the government, you gotta pay one individual. Because even though you're saying you can pay the government, one individual won't get that. Because that one individual has went out and lobbied this thing. So everybody gonna pay that individual for loving all these things to get it on the road like that.
So it means integrity of the individuals here too.
Yeah, so you have to look at the individuals. They're the ones who's doing this kind of thing like that. Where, so many.
That is it's a pond full of surprise.
Yeah. You see, today the money talking.
I know.
So that's
but because people, it's easy to change, they don't know themselves yet to stand up in their own energy and like we are doing, protect the land, protect your tribe, protect your natural resources. So.
What do you mean by natural resources that you got to do?
Well, the ones we are already there, the mother's already giving us fruits, vegetables, everything.
I'm still inside the area.
I'm not talking about digging oil, but whatever is already here.
Well, oil is not the area to focus. Oil is money. But I'm still in the process of lobbying with the legislature get our Hawaiian people to go on top of that land and all of it and feed our state with that land. So everybody thinks it's a good idea, but then
The action is
different-
missing there.
well, it's not about the election, it's the
Action.
different, yeah, the action. Action, everything is there, but it's the individual who blocks all
Well,
that.
yeah, the willingness.
So what would I get if I put this up with the legislature just to start it? So you have to have different departments to work with a different representative over there. And if you can get it free, fine, but you know, money talks. But no matter what we try and do, and this, we made an effort to try to stop that. And then our government today wants to make, how you say, make-believe food to feed the rest of the world.
Geo.
Yeah.
Genetic engineer.
Yeah. So we're looking at,
With so much land to produce so much in this, all this.
and that's how I look at the Panama Canal system.
Yeah.
We had big rivers over here when the plantation came out. They would change the river.
They did the same.
Yeah, they divert the river to all the fields. That's what they did inside here.
All the freshwater fish die. All the natural resource die with it.
If you can talk to Oliver Duplo,
Yeah.
he's the one who takes care of the land base for the sovereignty of the Hawaii Kingdom over there.
Yeah.
And Tiao Philomena Ota, she's the one, they're the legislature for the Hawaiian, what do you call, rights inside there. You can talk to these people, then, you know, they're all for this, you know. But like everybody's saying, the law and the money.
As soon as I come back to Brazil, that's gonna be my
Next focus.
next focus of the Hawaiian native indigenous people's issues, yeah?
Yeah, 'cause it's
Economics,
happening in the backyard here.
politics,
You
and
know,
water rights.
the chief would be with the government. That's why we have to switch out. So inside our sovereignty movement, when we started the sovereignty movement from 1971, we took out all these kind of people getting paid from the government to confuse our people. So we
Clean
had
house.
to go that way because there was, you know, they were in the
Of
go
course,
out
the
there.
filtration to protect, yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that.
So this is what you really have to look into. Agent Burgess he was the attorney for the sovereignty movement, but he was getting paid at the same time. The government. So they had to go in. But this is the kind of thing that takes place in one thing. If you really get into this movement as an activist, you gotta watch your back. They'll follow you home. Wherever chance they get to take you out, they take you out. So it's just like the Colombian against the American.
Especially
You know?
here, yeah.
Yeah. And you have so many organizations under their own, yeah.
I pray for a change of consciousness of each individual and realize, you know, the actions that is done in the past and forgive of the past, and now it's time to start a new choices.
So what we have to
Yeah.
do, we have to employ or we have to delegate people that can really make this thing go through. That's what we have to do. You figure from 71 until now, the sovereignty movement is still fighting for all this.
I know, this has been 20 years also.
It's gonna
Yeah.
change it.
Yeah.
Guarantee you.
Thank you so
It's gonna
much,
change.
Ms. Kathy.
Yeah, so
Thank
this is
you.
the things that, you know, we're into over here.
Mhm.
I'm really into it.
I don't think, to be honest with you, my intuition said that this is not gonna happen. But we need to make this noise right now to bring awareness.
That's just it, what you just said. We need to make noise.
just to make noise.
Yeah,
Hey, we are here. Can you pay attention to us?
yeah.
It's your home. Can you see what you're doing with your home?
Yeah.
So yeah.
When we take our 70 groups and we walk down Waikiki, everybody hiding from us.
Yes, well, they can handle the energy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kaipo, for
Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome.
all your giving and